Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Toyhax.com sponsored video. But before I get started, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you're watching this video right here and are not a subscriber of Patriot Prime Reviews, please consider hitting that subscribe button right now. It won't cost you a thing, will help me and my channel out tremendously. Now, on to the decals. And this here is the long-awaited set for the Generations Selects Centurion Drone. And this decal set includes 6 decal sheets on a combination of foil and vinyl backing. And not only do you get decals for the Centurion drone himself, you get decals for a few of the accessories that he came with. So now, without further ado, let's take a look at the Centurion drone before and after Toyhax decals. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Now, first off, let's take a look at the accessories that are going to get Toyhaxed up. First off is Roller here. Actually a pretty decent looking roller. He is gray plastic painted a dark blue that looks really good. Lots of molded details and some free spinning wheels right there. Next up we have this ginormous Prime rifle. This thing is so big. It's just nuts. It is painted plastic. It is gray painted plastic, painted a glossy black. No details or no paint applications other than that. So there is the rifle. Next up we have the jetpack. It is not painted whatsoever. It is gray plastic. Lots of nice details, especially underneath. That's pretty wild. So there is the jetpack. Next up is Shockwave, and it's pretty lame that they did not give Shockwave any paint applications. Of all the things they could have painted was this purple. If you can paint this plastic blue and that plastic black, why not paint this purple? So anyway, there's Shockwave. Next up we've got Megatron, and he does have glossy paint for the silencer, the scope, and the handle that you can see has scraped off, putting it in and out of figures' fists. So there is Megatron. Next up, another one that didn't get any paint whatsoever, and I dropped him. We've got Reflector. Very nice looking reflector, but very hollow on the back, but no paint applications. Once again, why not? Especially when you could paint this little Soundwave. So there's a little Soundwave right there. Once again, very gappy, but at least he is painted with the blue and the black. And lastly, we have Prime's Energon axe in a nice translucent clear plastic. It actually looks really good. And that's it for the weapons. So there you go. The Centurion drone accessories before and after. And once again, we're going to start off with Roller here. Taking a look at the front, he gets these new headlight decals, a new Autobot insignia right there on the front. Inside, there are readouts. Got 2 on the front, and then there's 1 here on the back. And he has new brake lights. So that's it for Roller. Prime's giant rifle. We've got silver accents here on the top, on the front. The top here near the back, some silver accents here within the magazine and in the barrel of the weapon. Can you make out the blue? So yeah, those were actually a challenge to put on too, because those decals were on clear vinyl, so you had the gray on clear, and man, it was tough to get in those little grooves. But there is Prime's rifle. Now we've got the jetpack. Got new silver decals here on both sides that actually wrap around. You put the decal here and then just wrap it around the sides. So you got the silver and red, you got the Danger, and an Autobot insignia there on top. Moving on to Shockwave. Shockwave now has some purple. At least half of him is purple now. I don't understand why they didn't give him any purple for the front, but still that looks a lot better. And man, I have got to commend Toyhax for their measuring. I mean, those little decals went into those grooves perfectly. That always amazes me how good that works. And you even got the targeting system, the viewfinder, or scope, or whatever it's called on the back of Shockwave. Next up, we've got Reflector. He's got a purple decal here on top, two little green decals on either side of the camera, a silver and red stripe there, and a silver decal with a Decepticon insignia. That's optional. You can do the silver and red on both sides, but I went with the insignia. Next up, we've got Soundwave with a new decal right there for the center, giving him a Decepticon insignia and some little yellow highlights. And lastly, we've got Prime's axe with some highlights there on the edges. You got the edge here on the front and back, and you get the decals for both sides. So there you go, guys, the accessories after. In robot mode, straight out of the packaging, the Centurion Drone is a little lackluster. He really doesn't have much collar to him whatsoever. Taking a closer look at the figure, his primary collars are gray, red, and kind of an off gray, as you see right there. He does have a bronze barrel on the tip of his weapon. We got some red eyes, some red right there for the launchers, red right here on the chest. It looks like I got a little bit of a paint smudge right there. Never noticed that before. That's the advantage of looking through your camera. Got a little bit of silver accents right there on the arms. Moving on down, you've got some black and light gray for the thighs, silver accents right there on the side of the thighs, more red, more light gray, and that's pretty much it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Toyhax can do for this guy. So there you go, the Centurion Drone before and after. The Centurion Drone looks completely different now thanks to Toyhax. And the reason he's green is that this decal set is based on the drones from the G1 animated episode, The Key to Vector Sigma. Now, taking a closer look at the drone right here, we'll start off with the head. He gets a brand new chrome red visor. You do have the options of red or green. I went with red because I'm making mine evil. He also gets green decals right there along the bottom of the head that wrap all the way around. There is a decal right here for the top of the chest, below the neck, and another decal right there that goes all along the front of the chest. And as you can see, I have a Decepticon insignia right there. That is a blank open spot where you can put whichever decal you choose. There are options if I can find them. You've got Autobot, Quintesson, and I'm really not sure what that one is, or I guess that's Viacon right there. I went with Decepticon. He also got a black decal right there that covered up that paint smudge. New green decals there and there. You also get red decals right there on either side, and red decals here inside the launchers for missile pods. I hope you guys are seeing that. I love the way that reflects the light. New decals right there on the barrel. Moving on down, there is a green decal that goes all the way around the waist. Up here on the shoulders, we get green decals here and black decals there. On the fists, decal right here on the front. And on the other side, lots of green along the top edge and a little green circle decal right there. Moving on to the crotch, we've got two circle decals. The thighs get these green decals right there around the ports. Moving on down to the knees, we got more red chrome, green down to the feet. We've got some green right there for the toes, green here on the sides of the feet and the insides. And that's pretty much it. That covers the Centurion Drone. So there you go, guys, the drone in robot mode after. In tank mode, straight out of the packaging, the Centurion drone is still a little plain. I mean, he's primarily gray with the copper barrel right there on the cannon, though he does have the red detailing right there and here on the front. You can see the red for the robot eyes peeking out at you on the front end. More red details right there along the front. You got kind of a off gray right there. Black for the tank treads, a little bit of silver accents on the side, and that's about it. He's just really not much to look at in either mode. So there you go, guys, the Centurion drone in tank mode before and after. Now, a bunch of the decals we've already seen in robot mode, but he does get a few tank specific ones, especially here on the barrel. There's green decals right here that go on top, here and here, and you get these decals right there that go on either side of this piece of the barrel. That when I transform mine, I like to make a barrel extension. According to the instructions, you put that down here like so for some kind of targeting system or what have you. So either way, you can still make out that green decal. You got green stripes right there along the base of the turret. And really, that's about it. Everything else we've already seen before. So there you go, guys, the Centurion drone in tank mode after. Toyhax did a great job with the Centurion drone and the accessories. I think he looks so much better now than what he did when he was all gray. And speaking of accessories, I failed to show off Megatron. I guess when you're looking through the camera lens, it's easy to miss stuff. But Megatron gets a new decal right there that kind of gives him his G1 squiggles and a Decepticon insignia. On the other side, it's just the squiggles. Of course, you can do just the squiggles on either side or the logo on either side. Your choice. So I apologize for missing Megatron earlier. But back to the drone, I love the way he looks now. I love the G1 throwbacks to the animated show. And this set just comes highly recommended if you got yourself a Generations Selects Centurion drone. Now, when you visit Toyhax.com, don't forget to use my monthly promo code to get 15% off your order. And this month's promo code is Prime123. Now, this promo code does end at the end of the month, so make sure and get those orders in. Now, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out to all my current channel members because it's support like yours that helps keep this channel going. Once again, guys, this is Patriot Prime signing out. Hooah!